This video was made with footage from a review copy provided by Nintendo. Also, this video contains major spoilers for Super Mario Odyssey. If you haven't beaten the game and dipped a little into the post-game, you might see something that you haven't seen before. You've been warned! Hey Nintendo fans, and happy Halloween! This is a personal favorite holiday of mine, and I enjoy using this time of year to talk about some of the creepier stuff in Nintendo games. This year, we're gonna go on the more colorful side of things with Super Mario Odyssey. At first I thought, top 10 costumes? That would be a perfect fit for Mario on this Halloween. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this game's capture ability is actually perfectly spooky for Halloween too, and has a little more variety than just costumes. After all, what's more terrifying than using a ghost to possess someone's body? Even people. This game is crazy. We have over 50 captures to choose from, and it made picking my top 10 favorites pretty tough. Here's what my personal list ended up like.
Number 10.
Uproot. What's Uproot? Only the greatest, grumpiest little plant you'll find in the Wooded Kingdom. It can't jump, but instead this chia pet on steroids can quickly grow to launch into the sky. There's a lot of captures that let you jump high, but Uproot has some unique challenges that have you going up and under in funky ways that you wouldn't expect. Plus, Uproot's unique boss was one of my favorites. Hopping over waves of tall lasers was a lot of fun.
I am Groot.
Number 9.
Ever since it was revealed that Mario can run around in his boxer shorts, the internet has lost their collective minds. I guess they just weren't ready to see this much of Mario's body quite yet. But seriously, let's give Mario a little credit. He isn't just a piece of meat for you to Oh. No, I guess he is a piece of meat here, huh? I had to add at least one of the game's ridiculous captures, and of those, the meat takes the cake for being one of my favorite moments of comic relief in the game. The little mustache, the ridiculous bounce as you shuffle to attract the attention of a giant bird. This meat is perfection. Well done. Medium rare, I guess.
Firm but with a little give. Yep, these are medium rare.
What if somebody wants theirs well done?
We ask them politely yet firmly to leave.
Number 8.
T-Rex. The T-Rex was, for many, the first capture that we had ever seen, with Odyssey's shocking E3 trailer and opening. And even though the surprise of Mario becoming a giant dinosaur has been revealed in advance, it doesn't change that it feels amazing to sprint and dash through everything in sight. Chain chomps, trees, blocks, nothing is safe. And while the dino can't jump on its own, it's ridiculous when it launches into the air off of a trampoline platform. It is limited to a few small areas, and it's a little hard to control, but sometimes you just want to smash stuff. I like smashing stuff.
Number 7.
The Tropical Wiggler. In what is surely the number 1 in Weird Al's personal top 10, the accordion-like Tropical Wiggler is a simple creature that's used in a ton of extremely clever ways. Like Uproot, its main gimmick is stretching, but this time you'll have complete control over which direction you wind and snake and stretch with your extended body, allowing you to reach far away, pull into a new area, and then instantly zip back down to a compact size. Going from path to path with freedom feels good, and a handful of smart puzzles turn the Wiggler into one of my favorites. That little sound effect that drops each time you slink around the island is a nice touch too.
Number 6.
Sherm. What kind of name for a tank is Sherm? Well, it turns out it's probably a reference to the M4 Sherman, which was the most popular medium tank the Western Allies used in World War II. The more you know. Sherm is another T-Rex type where your main draw is being a big smashy thing that can't jump. Except this time you're a T-Rex with guns, blasting the competition away at a distance, opening new paths, and collecting hard-to-reach purple coins while you're at it. They use Sherm a lot in this game across multiple kingdoms, and I'm pumped every single time I see it. Roll out.
Number 5.
Pokio. Bowser's Japanese-inspired kingdom was by far one of my favorite surprises in Odyssey, and Pokio is a big part of why. Not only is this a precious little burb, but it's deadly, throwing forward a lightning-fast peck with ninja speed. And while Odyssey is full of different ways to do the catapult launch thing, the Pokio can do it over and over again, scaling the Eastern-inspired towers of Bowser's Lair in style. It all wraps up in an epic boss fight that has you brutally pecking Broodals into outer space. That's vicious.
Number 4.
Yoshi. While it's certainly exciting to see a new dinosaur, I was pumped to see the OG Mario dinosaur make his return too. Oh, and he's on top of the castle? What a cool throwback to Mario 64. I was a little surprised that you can't actually ride this Yoshi, but the Yoshi-Mario combo that you create through capture is pretty cool too. It reminds me of the playable Yoshi all the way back in Super Mario 64 DS. Controllable Yoshi has two big classics, a long tongue to eat with and a flutter jump that lets you get some solid vertical and horizontal distance. But a fun new trick is using your tongue for a wall stall, allowing you a sort of extended wall jump that doesn't force you to slide down right away. Yoshi is also one of the few captures that allows you to run and jump around in a way that's very similar to Mario. I wouldn't have minded if the game used this kind of capture more often, but I'll definitely take the one that we got.
Number 3.
The Shiverian Racer. Have you ever wondered what the child would look like between a Spheal and a Goron? If so, what is wrong with you? I mean, I try not to judge, but I gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere. But if somehow you were in that category, the Shiverian Racer is exactly that combo. Adorable spherical seals that love to throw down on the racetrack. These races are some of my absolute favorite minigames in Odyssey, using a mix of timing and course knowledge to bound across the field and take massive corner-cutting shortcuts. I also love the specific Shiverian that you capture to race with. See, he's too scared to race, but with your completely ethical possession-based help, it turns out that he was a natural all along. If you're ever having trouble succeeding in something in life, just imagine how successful you'd be if Mario took control of your body like a puppet. Sure, you won't remember a thing when it's over, but you'll be a winner at least, I guess.
Number 2.
Gushin. While Mario Odyssey is packed full of Super Mario 64 Easter eggs and references, I was surprised to see that there's little out there that's a nod to Super Mario Sunshine. It is by no means a perfect game, but it had some good ideas and plenty of unique things that I'm sure fans would have loved to see return for a bonus area. But if we aren't getting much from Sunshine, at least there's the Gushin, an octopus-like being surrounded in a sphere of water. This thing is basically Flood, complete with a limited water tank and all. While you've got water to spend, you can use this to hover, to rocket forward, to attack, or some crazy combination of the three. While it isn't exactly the same, this one has capture elements of 3 separate Flood nozzles, and the sheer amount of freedom that you have to move and attack with makes this a pretty unique capture. Also, I like doing the machine gun on top of the bald guy's head. Fun boss.
Number 1.
Bowser. This is kind of a cop-out, but taking over Bowser to take on that strange alien moon cube menace is a fantastic set piece to close out the main story. A lot of people predicted this twist before the game was even out, and sure, we have had control over Bowser before in other Mario games, but never quite like this. First, there's the incredible sequence that pulls up past Bowser memories the moment that you capture him, which is an amazing touch. But controlling Bowser in this game feels quite unlike what you'd expect. He isn't slow at all, he's agile and has a powerful close-range claw and a long-range fireball that tears up everything around you. You even get the classic NES fireball attack when you warp to the 8-bit section. It's the perfect blend of fan service and actually fun gameplay, which is exactly what this game is all about. You spend the entire adventure taking over the bodies of Mario enemies, and what better conclusion than taking over the biggest baddie of them all? Like I mentioned, it was actually really hard picking a favorite 10 out of the captures available. What can I say? It's just really fun, controlling the minds of everything and everyone around you. And on that note, have a happy Halloween, everybody. Enjoy the sights, enjoy the frights, and I'll see you guys next time with more Nintendo content.